Namaste and happy Friday, everyone. Hopefully there is no more tech issues. I like to be prompt. I said I would be here at noon and here I am. Excellent. Let's make sure this works. There's always some techie issues to make sure things are working properly. Thank you, everyone. Oh, there I am. That's good. There's always some techie issues. Turn this down. I just want to make sure in case anyone comments. So thank you, everyone, so much for already purchasing my book. I did ask for it to be Friday. My goodness, there's so many already that have purchased, and I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I can't wait till I hear more from my coach, because he usually tells me, or my publisher. Well, my publisher is my coach. Most of you already know this. Robert J. Moore is the owner and CEO of Magnetic Entrepreneur, and he is the one who does my publishing, Magnetic Entrepreneur Publishing and coaching. So, and geez, I want to get through this book, and my next one should be out shortly in a couple of weeks. We're just waiting for a few more details. And we're actually going to be, doing a new project after this. So once I launch these books, yeah, I'm going to keep this a surprise. It's better if I don't talk about it, and then I'll announce it later. Although it is a big deal, and my coach has big, gigantic plans for me, as he usually does. And then he doesn't, he plants a seed. He'll say, "Hey, what do you think of this?" And I go, "Oh yeah, but I don't really want to do that." And then he does it again. He'll say, "Oh, what do you think of this?" And I'll be like, I don't think that's really for me. I don't think I'm going to do that. And then he'll say it a third time, and I'm like, okay, you have to stop saying this, because I'm going to end up doing it. And I have no idea. Like the thought was never even in my head for me to do this. And then all of a sudden, he's got me thinking about it. And this is how my writing began. I met him. I was in another course. I met him. He's very encouraging. He's like, "Oh, here, you know what? Why don't you just write a chapter for this book, write a chapter for that book?" And oh my goodness, I can't even. I don't even think I have any of them here. I do have my last book, which is this one. So this is actually a series of 12 books, and this is the first one, and the second one of this will be coming up shortly. And this is with there's 14 myself and 14 other authors in there. But today we are here to celebrate this beauty. This is exceptionally close to my heart, because I have been doing meditation for many, many years. And gosh, I'm almost going to cry. In a million years, did I ever not think I was going to publish some sort of meditation book. But with a very strong encouragement from my coach / publisher, actually almost an annoying amount of encouragement. I have produced this, and of course, Magnetic Entrepreneur has published it. Of course, that's my publisher, and it's got my logo on here. So I'm still not very good at holding this. Okay, but there we go. So this is the paperback. So we purposely made it small. Look at how thin it is. It's very small. It's actually pocket size. Here's the difference between these two books, just so you see how small and little it is. This is a regular size book. Gosh, I can't see. It's okay. I'm good at writing. I'm not good at this. You don't have to be good at everything. Ooh, and there we go. Oops, wrong. There we go. So yeah, so this is how small this book is. So it's little, you can take it with you. It's super light. It's $9.97 for the book and $2.99 for the Kindle. So whatever your preference is, you do not need to have a Kindle device. People keep asking me this. You don't need a Kindle device. You can just go to Amazon and you can get it there. They'll explain everything. And then, of course, this book, of course, is also available on Amazon. And of course, then it will be going to many, many other places. So this is my first book. So I think I've done about 11 books. And I don't know where my other one is. I've done 11 books where I have been writing a chapter in them. And then this was my first compilation book. So I've been in 11 compilation books. This is my first one that I own, that I have put the authors together. And this is my official first book that I've written all by myself. So that's amazing. And oh my gosh, like I'm so excited. And so I'm very honored to say that the foreword here was done by what is now turning into a very good friend, Serena Brown Travis. She works at Les Brown Enterprises because she is Les Brown's daughter. And she's lovely. And we've done a few books together and a few different things. And we would probably spend more time together if we both didn't have such an insane schedule. I absolutely love her, even though she lives in the States and we don't get to actually physically be together, but she's just lovely. And so thank you, Serena, so much for this lovely foreword. And yeah, it's a great book. I've got 10, actually there's 11 chapters in here. So one intro, and I have 10 meditations in there. So I chose 10 meditations. It was so hard to choose which ones, because when you've been meditating for over 40 years now, it's really difficult to choose only 10. It's easier to put together 100 than just 10. So I chose 10 and I put them into an order that would be easiest for people to do. So when COVID sort of came about last year, we had, we were all at home. There was all these, people were having anxiety and depression and whatnot. So I came up with something called Meditation Minute with Marianne. So I thought, you know what, there's a lot of people out there that could benefit from meditation, but maybe they're scared of it, and maybe they don't know how, or maybe they think they can't calm their mind down. And sometimes it takes a while to calm your mind down, but you've got to start somewhere. So I figured 1 minute was easy enough for anyone to do. So I thought, okay, let's just do this. And then I just randomly started posting. I think I posted one video just to see. There was all these people that liked it. And I thought, oh, geez, okay, you know what? Let me post another one. And then people kept commenting, and they were commenting on YouTube. And I'm like, okay, so let's do more, and let's do more, and let's do more. And I don't even know how many I've done in total. I mean, I forget, and I haven't even done that many recently. But and in this book, anyone can start with any amount. It doesn't matter. You can start with 1 minute. I mean, I had to put a time in there because, this is on paper. I just can't say, hey, pick any time from now until, Tuesday. So if you want to meditate for 3 days, you can. If you want to meditate for 1 minute, you also can. All of these are pretty easy. This book is so basic. This is perfect for beginners. Beginners and maybe a little bit more. If you're interested, like I said, take it with you, follow it. I did 10 steps in each chapter, 10 meditations, and an intro chapter to begin with. So just looking to see if there's any comments. I don't know if I can do this, so bear with me here. I'm just here by myself. This is the first time I've written the book by myself, and it's also the first time I'm doing this by myself. So this is actually pretty amazing. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Hi, Gary. How you doing? Hi, Sam. Hi, I don't know how to pronounce that. Excellent. So I am super excited. So I thought I would do at least one meditation out of here. Let's see how this goes. So I thought we would start with the first one, which again, you can change this up, and I say in here that you can change it up as you wish. But what we're going to do, and I don't know if you can hear my music. Maybe I can bump it up just a bit because then it's pretty. One second. Okay. There we go. Hopefully you all can hear that. And we'll do a meditation. So what we'll do first, and I say this pretty much in every chapter, is you want to come sitting up. So you don't always have to do it sitting up. There's plenty in there that you can do lying down. But sitting up is really good because you want to keep your spine straight and you want the energy to travel up your spine. Okay. And so that's why we sit up straight. That's why we're so annoying. Yoga teachers, I used to teach yoga all the time. I still do sometimes. And so we're always, very annoying. I now just pretty much teach meditation, but same thing. I do that with my students. Everyone should, come sitting up straight or somewhat straight. You want the energy to travel up. And so you don't want to get it stuck at the base of your spine. You don't want it stuck. That's how you get lower back pain. That's not why you get lower back pain, but frequently if you have some lower back pain, probably some sort of energy is stuck there. So breathing is hugely important. So the breath work, I add breath work into pretty much every meditation. There's a little bit of a variety. I mean, I didn't even put everything I do into this book. There's some stuff that I do that is just, it's a little advanced. There's a lot of dizziness that happens. So most of us are walking around deprived of some oxygen. There's rarely enough oxygen in most of our body. So when you start doing breath work, it brings a tremendous amount of oxygen all at once, which is fantastic for you, but it will make you a little bit dizzy. It's like when you do a cleanse, you get a little dizzy, right? So a little dizzy is okay. Lightheaded, it's not anything. All you have to do is just stay seated when you're finished, and that's it. So let's get started. So what we're going to do for this one is we can start like this, and then we're going to put our hands onto our heart chakra. And so you always want to try to put your left hand if you can, but it really doesn't matter. Whatever's comfortable for you. It's just the left hand is where the heart is. So you want to do that. Okay. So you want to do that. You want to close your eyes. I will keep an eye on some of the time. We're not really on a time frame, but I also don't want to be doing this for 10 minutes because people are going to pop on live and go, what's she doing? A full-blown meditation. So we're going to do this. We're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll do a couple of different breath works so that you can see this. And now inhale and hold your breath to a count of 5. And then exhale. And inhale. And again, hold your breath for a count of 5. And exhale. And inhale again. Hold. And exhale. Inhale. Hold. And now when we exhale, we're going to hold the exhale for a count of 5 as well. So exhale and hold it. And inhale. And hold. And exhale. And make sure you hold your exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Just inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth now for this one. And keep your eyes closed and your back straight. And either out loud is always better because your body cells hear that. So you want to speak to your body. Out loud is best. But if you're somewhere and you feel uncomfortable doing it out loud, you can start with just thinking it, or you can whisper it, or you can sing it to yourself. Whichever way works for you is fine. Just keep your eyes closed and back straight. And you're going to continue inhaling, of course, because you have to breathe. And you're going to voice out loud, I love myself. 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 Until you feel comfortable saying those words, because most people feel very uncomfortable saying that. So if you're new to this, my next book is actually called Radical Self-Love. It's Self-Empowerment Reset. It's part of that series, but it's actually called Radical Self-Love. So Radical Self-Love is connected to meditation, of course, because meditation is a fantastic place to be able to do this. So the next thing I want you to do is I am awesome. 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 I'm awesome. I am awesome. I am so awesome. I am the most awesomest. I am awesome. Get creative with it. Have fun with it. Make sure you're laughing. Make sure it's funny. If you're crying, it just means you're releasing something, which is fantastic. That's also very, very good. So I've cried a lot in my healing days, and I definitely prefer the laughter. And it's very, very similar energy. So you can do a lot of healing with both. So I'm awesome. I'm awesome. I'm awesome. And then you can go into the manifesting stage. So if you're always trying to create wealth and abundance, which is actually for almost everyone I've ever spoken to, and most coaches and most teachers, the number one classes, the quickest are the abundance ones. And then it's the self-love ones, for women anyways, for men too, but not as much. And for abundance, it's almost everyone. And for sure, they're packed classes almost everywhere you go. So the next one could be something like, of course, you make your own, whatever, put your own wording to it. I just wanted to keep it simple because this is more geared to beginners than the advanced meditator, although the advanced meditator could also benefit equally from this. So I am wealthy. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am wealthy. 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 Inhale. Exhale. Let's go to the next one. So again, you're trying to visualize as you're speaking, you're saying things out loud, you're trying to feel it so that all of this leads into you being able to believe it. So you're not going to manifest it unless you believe it. So that is hugely important. So that's why some things, when I'm trying to train myself in manifesting, some things come easier to me than others. Because some things I just have a hard time from my past, believing this. So that particular lesson would have taken me longer to learn than some of the other ones, right? Sometimes they're easier to learn, sometimes they're harder to learn. So, okay, so then the next one might be, I'm a great speaker. I'm a great speaker. I'm a great speaker. I'm a great speaker. I'm a great coach. I'm a great coach. I'm a great real estate agent. I'm an excellent real estate agent. I'm so amazing. I'm a great writer. I'm such a great author. I'm such a great publisher. I'm such a great coach. I'm so amazing. I'm such a great girlfriend. I'm a great friend. I'm a great sister. I'm a great cousin. I'm a great mother. I'm a great father. I'm not, but I'm just saying that there's any number of things that you feel that you would like to enhance or work on. This would be the place to do it. And the heart is the best place because you always have to open up the heart to be able to open up the rest of the chakras. And so, chakras being just energy vortexes on the body. I also do Reiki. I'm also a Reiki master, and I've been teaching it for many, many years, like well over 35. So, and then the next one, just make up your own. So I've left the door wide open for whatever it is that you like. And so that would be one meditation. And then you could also just end it with inhale, exhale. So I talked a little bit more throughout this meditation than I would typically. It's just, I just want to be able to tell you what to do. Some of the other breathing techniques that I have in here are a little bit different if you've never done breathing techniques, and they each have their own purpose, and you will find what works for you. There's breath of fire, which is because I was trained in Kundalini yoga. I've learned and perfected. Well, I don't know about perfected. I don't know if we're ever so perfect, but I do the breath of fire quite well. So breath of fire is if you put your hand onto your diaphragm, you will, so diaphragm being your upper stomach, right there. And so you put your hands on your diaphragm and you pretend your diaphragm is a balloon. That's the best way to visualize it. So you inhale, and as you inhale, the balloon fills up. And as you exhale, it comes back in. So you're going to do this though all through your nose. So it's going to be inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose, right? So it's do not try to do that. I'm just telling you I'm trying to show you what it looks like. Do not try to, if you've never done it, do not try to get to that place in the first day. It took me probably a good month to get it to that speed every day and this was when I was first taking the course, which was like 20 something years ago. And it's not that easy. So just go slow, just go. And just, if you have to, you can keep your hand on your diaphragm the entire time. That one's probably going to be the hardest for everyone because that was the hardest for me. But it takes a little bit of sort of mind coordination with the body. It's kind of it's challenging. So see how my chest doesn't really move? It's all in the diaphragm. So you could go and practice that one, do a little bit. Even if you do a little bit, it's going to bring a tremendous amount of oxygen into your brain. So that's going to be good because you want oxygen in your brain because one, we don't want dementia, and two, we want to have oxygen. Oxygen gives you life. It just enhances our cells. And when we inhale, there's, something special when we hold on to that breath, something very nourishing happens to the cells. And then something equally as nourishing, but slightly different when you're exhaling and you're holding the exhale. So your cells are actually getting nourished. Meditation isn't just a woo-woo thing. It actually is already, proven in so many scientific ways that I can't even get into. So meditation is perfect if you add the breath work to it, if you add music to it. Then you have a sound therapy. I also have a sound therapy device that I use, and it's solely based on sound therapy. So it works on someone's voice activation. You capture their voice and then it analyzes the entire body, and then it does sound frequency. So sound therapy, very, very healing. Very good for the energy. So that's that. I did want to try to get something. So I wanted to play this amazing. Oh, I didn't download it. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. I was going to try to download. I had a commercial made, 2 commercials actually made for my book, but they are on my Facebook. And I can be reached on Facebook probably best. I can also be reached on LinkedIn. Everything is just my name. It's Marianne Pageant. Let me see. Let me throw this down. Of course, meditationminutewithmarianne.com is my website. That is still needs some updating at the moment. But yes, this is my name. This is all of my social media. So I am on YouTube. Definitely, if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you can go over to my YouTube station, I would love it if you would subscribe, like, share if you can. Share this video with as many people as you can. Buy the book for as many people as you can, because my big sort of goal in life is to empower as many people as possible. That's why this book is going to be a series. It's Self-Empowerment Reset. I think we all need a reset. So all of the covers will be the same. We'll just have to reword a few things around. So I want to keep it the same. There's going to be 12 books. I don't know why I chose 12 books. It was basically downloaded to me. And so I thought, okay, one day I just voiced, I'm going to do a series of 12 books. This is going to be very empowering. This is what I'm going to do. And that's it. And my publisher said, 12 books, eh? I said, yep, 12 books. And he goes, okay, let's do this. And he goes, when's your first one? And I go, I don't know. didn't know anything. And then finally got this one together, because of course your first one is always the hardest. However, prior to that, I've done 11 books that I've participated in. And so that was my practice, was that I was writing chapters in other people's books. And so my latest one also that I've received, and so I've been in a lot of Magnetic Entrepreneur books there, but this latest one was with Douglas Vermeer and Bob Proctor and John DeMartini, which are all from The Secret, and so many other authors were in that book as well. So that was quite an honor to be with some of my heroes, because I love The Secret. I have, when the movie The Secret first came out, I don't even know how many years ago this has been now. I think I watched it, like I sat down and I watched it like maybe 11 times within the first month. I was like, oh my God, I love this. These are my people. I love it so much. And so to be in a book, to be, to have my chapter in the same book as these people, this is like such a huge honor. And I was asked to be in the book, so it was an extra honor. And then I did my first book. So I did this and I was like, oh, wow, this is so amazing. And of course it took me a little bit longer because it's your first book. So you're kind of like, you don't know how some of the things are done, or you do them a little bit slower. And I don't know how long it took me. This one came out about about 4 or 5 months ago. I don't think it was even 6. And so that's number 1 in the series of 12. And it's number 2 should be out in the next 2-3 weeks. Yeah, definitely for Christmas. My intention was to have the second one, which is Radical Self-Love, and which is self-empower. They're all called Self-Empowerment Reset. This one here is called The Perfect Time Is Now. The next one is Self-Empowerment Reset, Radical Self-Love. And then the reason we're here today, this baby, is Meditation Minute with Marianne, which is my whole sort of thing. And who knows, people are already asking me because they've already read it, because it's only been out for like 2 days, and not even 2. Yeah, I don't even think it was 2 days. And they're already asking me if I'm going to have a second one. So I probably will do a second one at some point, but for now, let's just have this one. So it's out for Christmas. My intention was to have 2 of them out for Christmas. And so that's great. Here, I'll give you like I mentioned earlier, Serena Brown Travis did my foreword for me. So Serena is Les Brown's daughter, and she's lovely and amazing. And let me see. Okay, so the first chapter. Oh, and look, I managed to get some pictures into this one. This one's quite cute. There's some diagrams. And it's a super, super easy read. This was all done on purpose to make it super simple, easy for people to carry. That first chapter is Let's Meditate. The second chapter, which is some of the meditation, I kind of wanted to show you some breath work, and I'll show you a little bit more breath work too. Second chapter is Open Your Heart. The third chapter is Manage Your Mindset, because we know how important managing your mindset is. And again, oh, look at this. Just be. Look at how great this is. And so there's some mantras in there. So mantra just being what you repeat, right? So like, I love myself. I love this. I love that. I am being one of the strongest words you could ever say. And your body hears it, your cells hear it, your energy hears it. And if you say, I am awesome, you will feel awesome. And if you have to say, I am awesome 100 times until you feel awesome, that's okay. But it is way better to say, I am awesome out loud to yourself, to your cells, to your energy, than it is something negative that I'm not going to say right now because I don't want to feel that way. So, it's truly important how we speak to ourselves. It's equally important as to how we speak to others. So, if you can't speak nicely to yourself, how are you going to speak nicely to others, right? So chapter 4 is sleepy time, because meditation helps you fall asleep and helps you sleep better. And I will tell you something, if you get into the breath work will help you a lot. The extra oxygen will help you sleep. It will also give you energy throughout the day. And it'll help to feed your cells. And it's a good thing. It's amazing. And then we have anger and fear be gone. I don't know that I'm going to get rid of all of your anger for you with this meditation. Depends on how angry you are. But we all have a little bit. We all have some little fears. And so this would definitely help. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. It's getting close to 40 minutes that I'm on here. Then we address imposter syndrome, which of course is really in style right now. And yeah, that's going to help pretty much everyone. That's an easy one to help, I think. It's usually based on the fact that you don't feel good enough. So we have some mantras in here. We have I feels, I am. You can also add I love. Like, we could go on and on. There's the possibilities are endless. There's just so much. Chapter 7, letting go made easy. Letting go. Oh, letting go. Everything I've ever had to let go of in my life has scratch marks all over it. I do not like letting go. Does anyone here like letting go? I don't think so. Letting go is one of the hardest, most challenging things for all of us. So, I'm I'm dealing with my closet right now, which is a big letting go factor for me. Trying to get rid of stuff and letting go of clothing. So, I gear myself up sometimes. It's like, oh, I don't feel like going in there right now and doing this, and then I have to talk myself through it. And it's like, okay, I'm going to go. And then I go in there one day and it's like, boom. And then I throw out all kinds of stuff. Like, it's ridiculous that all of a sudden I've got, garbage bags of stuff. And I'm like, oh, wait. Did I really want to throw that out? And I'm like, get them out of the house now and donate them, because once I give them away, I'm done. I actually don't even remember what I've given away. But while it's in front of me, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really sure I want to let go of that yet. So letting go. And chapter 8, a big one. If this isn't one of the biggest, forgiveness is for you, not for them. You do not have to forgive people to make them feel good. You can forgive people to make yourself feel good, to make your life easier, to make your life and your energy lighter, to make yourself feel good, to allow yourself to sleep at night. It's not for them, it's for you. If they benefit from it, I think that's great. That's an extra bonus, but it's not really for them. You're going to forgive others for yourself. So you first have to start with you. And if you can't forgive yourself, how are you going to forgive others? So you have to find a way to forgive yourself in order to move on. Big one. And I can't stress enough. Oh, wow, this one's got a lot for sure. Yes. That's all I'm going to say on that one. And then we have, as a result of 2020, this has become more powerful than ever before. Free your mind from anxiety and depression. Again, depending on the level of anxiety, meditation may not be the only thing you need to do, but it's a great start. Meditation is by far a fabulous tool for you to use to get there. Energize yourself and expand your aura. We all want more energy. I don't know one single person that wants to wake up in the morning and have less energy than what they have. Not one. If you know any, please bring them forward. But if people have too much energy, and don't mistake an anxiety for energy, that's not the same thing. So this will help. This will help energize your energy, and it will help strengthen your aura. So your aura being the energy surrounding your body, it usually goes, for some people, it's maybe out to here, which is not so good. For some people, it's like right to here, which is terrible. And then for most people, we walk around with like maybe 2-3 feet. That would be maybe a good average, let's say. And some people just have a huge, huge aura. So their presence, their energy, sometimes you just sit beside them and you feel great. Or you sometimes sit beside people and you don't feel great. I remember I've gone to see Dalai Lama twice. So for my international people, I live just outside of Toronto, Canada. And so the Dalai Lama came here twice. And one time I sat fairly far because it was kind of like a last minute thing. And the second time I came, I made sure I had I didn't have front row seats, but I think I was in the second row. And I could feel his energy. It was the calmest energy. Like as soon as you arrived, it was like, wow, he has it. Like his aura just, I would say, pretty much filled the room. It was fantastic. Like you could feel the calmness. Here's a person who makes his life mission to be centered and balanced. You can feel that. You can feel it when people work on themselves, and you can feel it when people don't work on themselves. So that's why. And we want to have a strong aura, because stronger auras, I don't want to say they strengthen your immune system, but they kind of do. They kind of do strengthen your immune system, And so this brings us to the last chapter, and it's called Take Back Your Power and Become More Confident. I don't know anyone who doesn't want to be more confident. So everyone I know wants more confidence. Everyone, all of my clients that I do coaching with, every single client wants more confidence. So this again is just one chapter. So you will repeat things like, I am enough. Do it right now with me. Just take a deep breath in. I am enough. If you can, say it out loud. If not, say it to yourself. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I love myself. I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I love myself. You can close your eyes if you wish. You can add a breath work to it if you want. I love myself. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. So instead of holding your breath and doing the box breathing, which is inhale, hold your breath. Exhale, hold your breath. Inhale. So instead of holding your breath, you can just say one of the mantras, or you can say all four and just go, I am enough. I am worthy. I am loved. I love myself. I am myself. That's good. Authenticity should be on here too. That's actually going to be one of my other books. So those are my 10 chapters. Forward with Serena. We have some cute little diagrams. The book itself is very calming and soothing. The colors are great. They match my branding. It's beautiful. I love it. So my coach and publisher told me it's already become a bestseller in Canada. So we'll see. I was number one in one category and number 3 in 2. I don't know how much of that has already changed. And it's doing great. So I need to go and become international bestseller. But so far, we've just hit the Canadian market with the best-selling. So I want to say a very special thank you to all of you who have purchased one. Again, $9.97 for the paperback and $2.99 for the Kindle. Whatever you like, whatever you're comfortable with. I personally like a book that I can take with me to the park and read down by the water. But if you like reading on your phone, that's, Kindle's easy and also easy storage. I'm a little older, so I like my paperbacks. I like my bookshelves to be filled with books that I like to read, and sometimes over and over again. And sometimes I give them away. Sometimes I borrow them and never see them, which is the same as giving them away. And so, do whatever you can. Also, this beauty is another one I'm super proud of, and I really look forward to completing the entire collection and helping to empower people. It gives me a tremendous amount of pleasure to help people and help them to feel good and help guide them through life, which is why I do my coaching, which is why I do my teaching. Actually, my self-empowerment, reset, self-love course is, I've already started it because I'm going to automate it. So I am of the older generation where I'm used to doing things in person. And so I've been challenging myself and, setting all kinds of goals. We'll try to automate courses and things, which I'm not very techie. And I gotta stop saying that because apparently I am pretty techie. And then, of course, there's the super techie stuff that I still, have some challenges with. But I do what I can. There's so much, sometimes you just want someone else to handle it. So, and I'm actually getting someone to handle some of my social media because I just don't have enough time for everything. And then, of course, with the real estate. So excellent book for real estate agents as well. We all know how much stress there is sometimes with real estate, multiple offers everywhere, buyers galore. I have 9 buyers, and there's such a challenging amount of properties out there for sale for what they're looking for. So I know that Toronto is not the only area that has this. We all have the same thing. We all have buyers, and there's just not enough inventory out there. Hopefully in the spring there'll be some more like there usually is. So great time to use my meditation book. That's for sure. Anyways, I've got to get going. I do have some clients to tend to. I want to thank everyone so much. And please continue buying this book. And if you're watching this on replay, let me know. And it's never too late to buy it. So if you missed the live and you weren't able to purchase it while you were on here with me, I am super grateful for you purchasing it afterwards. And if you purchased it, 2 days ago, also thank you so much. Thank you everyone for, hopefully everyone will benefit from it. Thank you everyone for your support. I appreciate it. I'm so excited. Here it is again. Look at it. It's beautiful. Look at the back. It's wonderful. I'm super proud. And let's see what happens when we do the next one. Let's get through this one first. I know my publisher's probably killing himself laughing, going, oh, she's already on the next one. Oh, let me say hi to a few people. Hi, Brian. Hi, Michael, Kayla, Petra, Gary, Sam, Leah, Helen, Jeanette. Hey, how's everyone going? Thank you guys so much for joining. I know I can't see everyone. It only shows me a few people here. If I didn't call out your name, it's just because I can't see it on the screen. Again, thank you so much. If you are on YouTube, or if you could go onto YouTube and subscribe, like, and share. If you can leave comments there, that would be also wonderful. I don't know what else to say other than thank you so much. I've said pretty much everything I had to say here. Let me show you actually one more breathing technique that I didn't cover so far, is with the nose, only because sometimes it gets a little bit confusing. So you want to block off your right nostril. You want to inhale through the left and exhale through the left. So that's one breathing technique, and that's kind of what it looks like. And then the other one will be inhale through the left and exhale through the right. So I do it like this. You could do it like this. You could do it like that. I mean, I don't care how you do it. For me, it's easier to do it this way. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And now just inhale through the left and exhale through the left. Inhale and exhale. And now just inhale through your nose and exhale. And inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One big inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Whew. And one more big inhale and exhale. And remember, you can do any of these meditations. Start with 1 minute, and you can go into an hour if you wish, 2 hours, 3 days if you want. Start with 1 minute if you're new. If you don't have time, at least you can do 1 minute, right? Everyone has time for 1 minute. Everyone can do anything for 1 minute. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for helping me become a bestseller in Canada. And let's hope it goes international. So far, so good. I don't know. Maybe he's left me a message that I can't see. I don't think it is yet, but it probably will be shortly. It usually is. Thank you, everyone, so much for purchasing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Oh, Leah, thank you so much for sharing it. Thank you, everyone who's sharing this video and the link to the book. Thank you all so much for your support, and have yourself a fabulous Friday, and namaste, and peace and love to everyone.